Good morning all my dear friends, I am Old Iron from the GLKU team. Today we received two 1/50th scale desktop toys. Next, follow the camera to learn about these two desktop toy models. When you receive the goods, your packaging is the same as now, a color box packaging. I am very curious about what is inside. The outer packaging design is very beautiful. We can see what's here. It's a tutorial manual. Throughout the manual, each of his installation and gameplay steps is very detailed. The one we are unboxing is the high-end version, but if you want the standard version, you can also contact us to order it. The difference between the standard version and the high-end version is that the aluminum alloy track and the one with an opening and closing bucket. There is also a screwdriver in the whole machine, as well as the rubber tracks on the left and right sides. If you are using the standard version, you will get this rubber track. In the high version, both rubber tracks and aluminum alloy tracks are provided to you. Here is the remote control for controlling the machine. It is very small. Here we can see that there are very small batteries. They are mainly batteries for the remote control and the machine, and two chargers are also given away. The high-end version is equipped with an aluminum alloy opening and closing bucket. Let's take a look at its overall workmanship, including its material. Next, we will take out the loader. Its overall size is about the size of our hand, and it is very light. It is made of ABS and PVC hard plastic, and the overall structure is stable. Let's take a look at its overall effect. The front end is equipped with a standard bucket to meet the needs of conventional operations. You can order a high-end version according to your requirements. The rear of the loader is equipped with a loosening hook, the body of which is made of hard plastic material. The first step is to power on the remote control and use the provided screwdriver to remove the back cover of the remote control. This part is the main power port of the remote control. Then we take out the remote control battery from the package and connect it. Of course, when we connect it, we need to pay attention to its positive and negative poles. Do not plug it in reverse, otherwise it will short circuit and damage the remote control. After the installation is completed, we will restore the back cover of the remote control. The switch part of the remote control is here. Turn it on. Through the display, we can see it flashing continuously. This means that our loader has not yet completed the matching. When the matching is completed, the flashing effect will disappear. The battery compartment of the machine is in this part. We take off the back cover, and it is very easy to take it off. Take out the battery of the machine from the package. Similarly, pay attention to the direction of the positive and negative poles of the connected ports. Remember not to insert them in reverse. After the battery is installed, the main power switch is on the back of the loader. After the battery is installed, the main power switch is on the back of the loader. And in such a small model, it also has a lighting system, including warning lights in the sound module we hear. Many people think that these light and sound modules are just always on. They all have remote control functions, and can be flexibly controlled by the remote control. This part is for lighting control. We can see that the cab's front spotlights and the warning lights on the top are controlled by this part. The sound module is in the button on the right. Then the tracks on both sides are controlled by the paddles on the left and right sides of the remote control. Next, let's look at this part. The cylinders seen on both sides are not hydraulic cylinders. but are electrically driven structures. As for the small amount of oil stains on the surface, they are not hydraulic oil, but lubricating oil specially added to ensure the lubrication effect of the cylinder during movement. Next, we lift the big arm, and the up and down keys on the left side of the remote control are used to control the lift. The left and right keys of the joystick are for loading and unloading the bucket. During the operation, you may hear a beep sound. Many players mistakenly think that this is a glitch, but it is not. This is because the limit position set by the system is touched during operation, and the controller will remind you through a beeping sound. The control of the soil loosening hook at the tail is on the joystick on the right side of the remote control. Then we will show you the complete operation process. Next, we will make a detailed tutorial on how to replace the opening and closing bucket. Of course, we also provide a manual with detailed tutorials on each step of the operation. The first step is to remove the screws on this side of the standard bucket. Then remove the plastic clips on the left and right sides. If you have difficulty taking it out, you need to pinch this part. It will be easier to take it out. After removing the clips on both sides, the entire standard bucket can be easily disassembled. Remove the 4 screws behind the opening and closing bucket. After removing the base of the opening and closing bucket, we need to install the base before installing the opening and closing bucket. Similarly, fix the pins that just fix the standard bucket and the plastic clips on both sides back. After we fix the base, take out the opening and closing bucket and fix the 4 screws in the base. After the fixation is completed, we can see there is a small clip here. Take it out. This part is the part that supplies power to the opening and closing bucket. Do not insert the positive and negative poles in reverse. Okay, so the installation of the opening and closing bucket is complete. The opening and closing of the bucket is done by moving the joystick on the right side of the remote control. Then, the tracks on both sides can be removed and replaced. We can easily remove and replace them by pressing the guide wheel track